Hometown Ticketing and Dave Campbell's Texas Football have partnered to shine the light on hardworking and dedicated athletic secretaries across the state of Texas. These athletic secretaries are people that work behind the scenes and do it for the love of their community and not for the credit. Each athletic secretary spotlight winner will receive a special shout out on our website and social media pages. And today we are proud to honor Elizabeth Lawyer of Dripping Springs ISD with the Hometown Ticketing Athletic Secretary Spotlight Award. And joining us in celebration from Hometown Ticketing is Danny. So, Elizabeth, what was your reaction when you heard that you were selected as one of the Hometown Ticketing Athletic Secretary Spotlight winners?
Yeah, it was, I actually was very shocked. We do a lot of stuff with our IT team that they send us these kind of phony phishing type emails. And if we click on it, we get dinged and stuff. So I really thought that this was one of those types of things, or that I was going to get punked somehow. So just shocked, and but at the same time flattered and nervous about what all that meant, but I appreciate it. So I think it's really cool.
Awesome. Well, Elizabeth, it's clear that you have some real school spirit as well. So can you tell us a little bit about your love for Dripping Springs?
Yeah, sure. I've only been living in Dripping Springs about 5 years. We moved here for my husband's job. I have 6 kids, and so they range from ages 22 to 7. So all in sports, 5 boys. So Dripping Springs was kind of a natural draw for us. And so once we got here, it was just, I think we have a real small town feel. Everyone here is really supportive. You've kind of got your old Dripping Springs people. You've got the newbies that are all filing in. But everyone here seems to really just be here for the kids and for the athletics or fine arts, whatever it may be that we're doing. So it's just a really contagious thing. I love the small town feel, but it's not too small. We're still close enough to Austin, and we're definitely not super weird. So all good things.
I love it. And Danny, thank you for joining us from Hometown Ticketing. How important is it for Hometown Ticketing to honor athletic secretaries like Elizabeth with the Athletic Secretary Spotlight Award?
It's very, very important to us to not only highlight athletic directors, the athletic secretaries, and everything that goes behind just creating all these memorable experience for the students and especially our athletes. So we want to make sure that everyone gets the credit that they deserve and that they get recognized for the passion that they bring to their work, which is, what we really love to highlight about our spotlight and winners is that, everyone talks about how passionate they are, just what it means to them and what it means to them to give back. So we're really excited that we're given the opportunity to even, give Elizabeth the spotlight here.
Fantastic. And Danny, what are some ways that schools can utilize hometown ticketing services?
There's many different ways. You definitely have to reach out and learn more, but definitely, to start is just moving to digital, right? And just everything that digital ticketing brings to schools. So it is something that could be used in addition to cash or just completely replace the cash option. And that really frees up a lot of time. So you could sell tickets online, students and fans know exactly where to go. It's hassle-free. They have multiple storage options, multiple redemption options, so you don't have to worry about losing your tickets. There's definitely a safety element to it as well. There's just so many applications for both that make save the AD's time, that help, just make it efficient for the schools. So much, but I'd love to hear from, more from Elizabeth and, how hometown's going to support her.
Yeah. So Elizabeth, what are some ways that your school uses hometown ticketing?
Well, we primarily use the hometown ticketing for our athletics events. I know that some of our elementary schools district use it for some of the events that they have at their locations, but specifically for the athletics department, it has been a phenomenal tool, a very user-friendly tool, because I'm not this savant person when it comes to all this stuff. So I appreciate that it's not too over my head. So what we do is that they have everything set up from season passes for the whole year, family passes, athletic passes. They also have made it super easy, like he said, just to go cashless. It's just been a process that all of our patrons really enjoy. They also really enjoy the app. Hometown Ticketing has an app that you can put on your phone that makes it kind of like that one-stop shopping where, like he said, you can't lose it. It's there. just all of the equipment they have, but primarily, honestly, it's been their customer service because like I said, not the sharpest tool here. So getting in touch with them, they make it, they respond so quickly. They are so easy to work with. They bring in multiple people. They've also just recently this year given us the option of having a fundraiser platform to try to give our coaches and booster clubs. So they're just continually upping their game. I mean, since 2020, things have been a little spicy, a little sketchy. So they've really just answered the call to that and have made it very something that I honestly brag about to other schools who don't use hometown ticketing because they're using different platforms that are just a little more challenging for the patron and the secretary to be setting up. So I can't say enough good things about hometown ticketing for sure.
Awesome. And Elizabeth, do you have any other words you'd like to say before we wrap up?
I guess it really has been a fun experience for me just to be an athletic secretary with all those kids. I've been a stay-at-home mom for a very long time. So when that youngest went off to school, just the opportunity came up for me to do this. It was an easy slide in fit. I mean, at one point I was an athlete. I know it's hard to tell, and I got braces now, so I feel like I'm in junior high again, but it's fine. So it's just been fun to be in this group. It's a great group of people to work with, and I continually feel like I'm being challenged to work with those in our community. They're great people, but there's all these challenges, you know? So it's just, I love it. It really is something that I look forward to going to each day and glad to be a part of for sure.
Awesome. Well, on behalf of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and Hometown Ticketing, congratulations again, Elizabeth, on being the recipient of the Hometown Ticketing Athletics Secretary Spotlight Award. And Dripping Springs fans, it'll be up to you to vote for Elizabeth to be the Hometown Ticketing Athletics Secretary Spotlight Winner of the Year. And voting will take place for that at the end of the school year on texasfootball.com. Thank you, Elizabeth, for being here to celebrate your accomplishment. And finally, thank you to Danny and Hometown Ticketing for the opportunity to honor hardworking and dedicated individuals that go above and beyond for their schools. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah,